welcome to Weekend Update from Death Curse Society for February 9th, 2024. Every Friday we run down all the horror news that you need to know. Sorry we missed you the last couple of weeks, but it's been busy in the DCS world. I'm Red Crank, and let's get to the news. Two long-running franchises recently signed directors to helm the next installments in their film series, including Sebastian Vanacek for the next chapter of The Evil Dead, which is being referred to as a spin-off, and Kevin Greutert returning to direct Saw 11. Just as Bruce Campbell stated at a convention panel last year that we recorded and released, future Evil Dead films will likely be coming every 3 years or so, produced by creator Sam Raimi. Deadline reported earlier this week that a new spin-off film will be directed by French filmmaker Sebastian Vanacek. After the success of Evil Dead Rise in 2023 from director Lee Cronin, and even the Fede Alvarez-directed remake from 2013, more Evil Dead was surely on the way, but likely wouldn't involve the franchise's favorite character, Ash Williams. Campbell himself has said he physically can't perform the role anymore, so the stories would have to branch out into other areas of the Evil Dead universe, which Cronin's film seemed to do quite well. What does a spin-off actually mean? That we don't know yet because a title nor plot details have been announced. Vanacek recently told the website Konbini, "I told the studio that I wanted to make a nasty film, a film that hurts, from which you come away tested. I'm going to put all the horror I have inside. It will be cathartic, and if I haven't ruined my career and I can continue to make films behind it, I will move on to something other than horror." Bold words for a sophomore director taking on one of the most beloved franchises in horror, but we'll wait to see what he can deliver. The film is expected to begin filming either late this year or early next year, with a potential release in late 2025. Vanacek's debut, Infested, comes to Shudder April 19th, 2024. Likewise, after successfully bringing the franchise back to its roots, Saw X director Kevin Greutert will return for the next installment, Saw 11, which is scheduled for release September 27th, 2024. Greutert originally served as editor for the first 5 films in the series, then directed 2009's Saw 6 and Saw the Final Chapter a year later. He has also directed Jezebel in 2014 and Jackals in 2017. Saw X found success at the box office, earning $111.8 million worldwide, so it's really no surprise Greutert is returning to helm the next installment. Are you ready for more from the worlds of Evil Dead and Saw? He's been a resounding voice in horror since the mid-90s, with writing credits for Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Halloween H2O, Cursed, The Faculty, Teaching Mrs. Tingle, and the small screen's The Vampire Diaries. Now, Kevin Williamson has partnered with Universal Television for multiple projects, including a series reimagining of Alfred Hitchcock's classic Rear Window. According to a report by Deadline, Aaron Underhill, president of Universal Television, says, "Kevin is a prolific and brilliant creator with a proven track record of producing iconic hits for both the big and small screen. He's a trusted collaborator whose imagination is boundless and inspiring. We love our creative partnership with Kevin and his terrific team at Outer Banks. We think fans will love everything they are cooking up." Williamson will write Rear Window, a series reimagining of the Alfred Hitchcock classic, which has been set up at Peacock, as well as The Waterfront, a family crime drama that returns Williamson to his home state roots. The Waterfront follows the dysfunctional Buckleys as they struggle to keep their crumbling North Carolina fishing empire afloat. Another project of interest already in development is The Game, based on David Fincher's 1997 film, with the movie's original writers John Brancato and Michael Ferris adapting. The original film follows a wealthy San Francisco banker who is given an opportunity to participate in a mysterious game, but his life is turned upside down as he begins to question if it might really be a concealed conspiracy to destroy him. Finally, New York Times best-selling author Ruth Ware is executive producing The It Girl alongside writer Williamson, which follows a woman in the search for answers a decade after her friend's murder. Williamson says, "I couldn't be more thrilled to be part of the Universal Television family. When making television, it's so important to have partners who believe, support, and inspire you. In Universal Television, I have found exactly that. I'm excited to be working with such an amazing team, doing what I love to do. Welcome back, Kevin. It'll be good to see you back in the saddle again. When a real-life married couple co-star in the same film, sparks may fly. But Allison, Brie, and Dave Franco are set to work together again in the upcoming codependency horror film Together from first-time writer-director Michael Shanks. Together delves into the horror of codependency told in a unique way, but additional plot details are not being revealed at this time, according to Variety. The pair previously worked together on Franco's directorial debut, The Rental, in 2020, which starred Brie. In 2023, they co-wrote Somebody I Used to Know, again with Brie starring and Franco directing. No release date for Together has been set, but we will be following for more updates on this upcoming film. As we suspected, the short teaser videos that Neon has been releasing weekly over the last month are, in fact, a promotion for the upcoming film Longlegs, starring Micah Monroe and Nicolas Cage, written and directed by Osgood Perkins. Neon released a new trailer last week that features the same creepy music, typography, and some of the same scenes from the previous teasers. Monroe plays FBI agent Lee Harker, who is assigned to an unsolved serial killer case that takes an unexpected turn, revealing evidence of the occult. Harker discovers a personal connection to the killer and must stop him before he strikes again. Longlegs is scheduled for a theatrical release July 12, 2024. If you've been napping lately, you missed out on a ton of trailers that you should probably check out. Blumhouse dropped a second full trailer for Imaginary, releasing March 8th, while the teaser for Late Night with the Devil unleashes hell upon a 70s television audience. Kristen Stewart goes a little crazy in the trailer for Love Lies Bleeding, and we're getting ready to start at the beginning with a fresh trailer for A Quiet Place, Day 1. You can also check in and check out the trailer for Night Shift, the latest isolated motel horror flick. And lastly, Pooh comes back with some of his famous childhood friends in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2's full trailer. Damn it. If you missed any of these, head on over to deathcursesociety.com to see them all. If you're looking for some new horror to watch this weekend, you actually have quite a few options. Let's check out what was released this Friday and earlier in the week. Lisa Frankenstein is currently in theaters, and Skeletons in the Closet dropped on Shudder today. In limited theater release, you may be able to see Double Blind and Out of Darkness. Screambox has the exclusive streaming rights to Here for Blood, while Gods of the Deep and ISS are both available now on demand. Let us know which of these films you're most excited for. We will be reviewing Lisa Frankenstein on the next Monday Maniacs at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Join us and be part of that conversation. That wraps up this edition of Weekend Update. As always, for more news and information, please visit our new and improved website, deathcursesociety.com. We update the site almost daily with news, reviews, film releases, convention information, and more. Stay on top of all the news and horror by following the website and all of our social media. Thanks for watching, and have a scary good weekend. Woo!